Hey, I got a quick announcement to make. So in this holiday season, I'll be posting extra videos on Fridays, so stay tuned for that. Anyways, I'm going to go to sleep now, so enjoy the video. Why are there so many arrows flying everywhere? But I accidentally touched the checkpoint, so I was stuck here now. Well, that's great. Also, fun fact, I played this game at night while I was sleep deprived, so you can probably guess that I was very annoyed when I got stuck back here. In this video, I tried to get out of this dumb dungeon that is filled with death traps. Will I be able to get out successfully, or will I die trying? Well, let's find out by jumping into Get Out of This Dungeon. Alright, once I was in, I went over here to grab some coins and tried to get that key. But I wasn't able to do it. So I went over here to the other room and fell into a pit of spikes. I was able to avoid the spikes when I respawned, and then I tried to get up to the sledge. But it took me way too long to get up there. It was very annoying to get up there, and I died multiple times because of it. I even died to a zombie. I was able to get up there eventually, but I will come back to this area. I was able to grab the amber, but now I'm back to this place again. I was able to get back up pretty quickly. I went up here to this web-filled area to grab the ski, which took me a long time to grab. I also grabbed this weird thing that was in the webs. Then when I was trying to get to a new area, I fell back to this place, which was pretty annoying. Instead of going back up to where I was, I went over here to find that I needed a higher jump to get up there. So I went back and immediately lost my life. Well, that was fun. I then spent way too long trying to get back to where I was, dying multiple times in the process. Also, if you're enjoying this video so far, then leave a like and subscribe. It really helps out my channel. Anyways, let's get back to me being bad at platformers. After a century and multiple failed attempts, I was finally able to get past this area. I also figured out how to dash, which was pretty useful. Once I was back here, I was able to get to this area, then finally got to the checkpoint. I also used up the key on this door. I also opened this chest. Why are there so many arrows flying everywhere? I also didn't see this gem over here, but I did grab it later on. I also got shot and fell back down. I fell again and died shortly after. I was finally able to get to this place where I killed a zombie. I got to another checkpoint and also grabbed another one of these things. I punched a zombie, then I opened this chest. Then I fell back down to this area, so I quickly entered the lava pool to get back to where I was. I was trying to grab this thing for the longest time and I was able to grab it, but it took me way too long to do so. I also wanted to grab these coins. But I eventually gave up after losing my life. I also opened this chest, then I went down here, where I was greeted by a bunch of arrows, and I got shot multiple times. I was so close to getting past this area, but I got shot at the last possible point. I then fell down this hole and got put back to the beginning. I tried to find a way to die to get back up, but I accidentally touched the checkpoint, so I was stuck here now. Well, that's great. Oh great, I'm back here. Now let's watch a sped up footage of me having a bad time trying to get back to where I was. Also, fun fact, I played this game at night while I was sleep deprived, so you can probably guess that I was very annoyed when I got stuck back here. Also, this video is being made last minute as an extra video because I didn't have a video prepared for December 19, which is when this video is coming out. And now we're back here. Where I fell back down, but at least wasn't back to the beginning. I also finally grabbed the quartz. Now I walked back to where I was, and I dodged some arrows, jumped over the hole, then got shot again. I got shot more than once, which was pretty painful. I did fall back down, but I didn't touch any checkpoints. And I died so that I can get back to where I was. After a ton of deaths, and I mean a ton of deaths, I was finally able to get to the blue helmet, which was actually ice armor. Which was pretty cool. Now that I can double jump, I went back to the beginning to finally get to this area. I entered an icy zone of the dungeon where I punched the zombie and destroyed some ice, then I died to some spikes. I got back to where I was really quickly because the parkour needed to get back there wasn't too complicated, unlike the previous zone. After grabbing some coins and dying while doing so, I hate spikes so much, I was finally able to reach this area where I was finally able to grab a checkpoint. I also don't know what the coins are for. Why are there so many arrows? I dodged all of them except for that one. I was too tired to keep going, so if you want to watch more of my content then click any of the videos on screen. Anyways, adios.